Hello, today I'm going to be building your coaster ideas inside of Theme Park Tycoon 2, again. The first idea is to remake King Dakar with the slowest lift hill possible, and I'm doing this in memory of King Dakar. Right, I'm going to build the chain lift with, this. Right, how far can we go up? Okay, we have struck height limit. Right, that is exactly on height limit. So now let's build that downward roll. So this ride is about 2.5 minutes. Oh, so whilst it's crawling up, let's change the colour. I do quite like the colours of King Dakar though, it's nice and vibrant. And then let's just make this train orange. This can be the orange train. We're about at the top now. Okay, it's made it over. Here we go. Oh! Okay, that was terrible, but there is King Dakar, but with a chain lift. The next idea is to make Falcon's Flight as a wooden coaster. I don't even know the layout of Falcon's Flight. Why am I doing this? Okay, so it starts with like a chain lift that isn't too tall. So it starts with like a twisted drop. Also, I do just want to say this will not be scale accurate, obviously. Imagine how much wood this ride would use if it actually was a wooden coaster. There would be mass deforestation just to build this one ride. Oh, and then they'd have to retrack it like every 10 years as well. No, rather than it then doing the normal turnaround into the launch that way, I think I'm gonna make it reverse on itself and launch that way. And then there's also like the overbank that just kind of overlooks, like over the cliff edge, which is gonna be terrifying. And then I assume there's gonna be a block section here, because then like all the animations, it would just kind of like a straight piece of track. Oh wow, though, look at this. The supports haven't even generated in properly. And then it just drops vertical. Okay, so it can drop this deep, which is stupid, but then just kind of straightens out for some reason, and then continues going down the hill quite steadily until it will then rise up into the biggest element ever, the massive airtime hill, Camelback. Yeah, but on Forester's Flight, that's gonna have to be the end of it, as Theme Park Tycoon 2's plot says otherwise. I quickly changed the colour. Okay, then here we go. It's already starting to become a theme in this video, building tall coasters with chain lifts. And here we go, down the big drop. There is Falcon's Flight as a wooden coaster. The next one is to convert Steel Vengeance into a multi-launch coaster. There is a lot of conversions happening in this video. If anyone has any ideas that aren't conversions, let me know in the comments. So, the ride starts by going straight into a drop. Obviously, what else would it do? Yeah, the ride starts with a small speed hill. It then goes into this element, which it doesn't bank much. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Okay, there we go, that should do. Then it goes into a funky roll. Okay, then it goes into another weird inversion. Right, I've made it to the mid-course break run now. Why have I now ended up over here? Okay, so the reason why this keeps really just jumping is because I keep checking back at the video as I really don't know the layout to Steel Vengeance, and also this is looking nothing like Steel Vengeance. I mean, I know it is a multi-launch coaster, but still, there is some weird elements on this thing though. Okay, I think I'm gonna make this go back to the station much earlier than the ride itself actually does, because I kind of don't really have the speed. How am I going to do the brake run? Oh. Okay, these rides are definitely not the same. Please know I'm terrible at doing recreations, especially ones that aren't even in the UK. But anyway, let's experience this one together, shall we? Okay, so it starts with that turnaround. Wait, is it gonna make it onto the launch?
Bruh.
no, I briefly checked and the ride is 92 seconds. I don't like that. It's not making this. Oh my. Okay, it has some speed. That's way too fast. Okay then, let's see how... I don't even know what to call this. This is not Steel Vengeance. This cannot be compared to Steel Vengeance. They are simply way too far apart. See that? That's the good bit. This bit, the second half is just too fast. But then like one or two elements are just taken too slowly, so I can't really put the speed down. That was terrible. It wasn't even smooth. Most of like the transitions are rough. The last one is to simply build a Gerstlauer bobsled coaster. Now, the reason why I've chosen this idea is because it's a bit different. I've never actually tried to build one of these, and I don't really know anyone who has. I think for the coaster, I'm going to use the vertical launch coaster, not the Wild Mouse, as it has a bit bigger trains like the bobsled coaster. I don't know if all Gerstlauer bobsleds have this, but I'm going to be using a separate load and unload station. I've never been on one in real life, so I can't really tell. I think if I make it first do a small drop like this, and then it can do another mini banks drop where it kind of goes back on itself. So if I then make it do the traditional Wild Mouse section, I still want to make sure that it's going down though. Hang on, it's been a while since I recorded the rest of the video. What colour schemes did I use? This is taken a bit too slowly though, so I'm just going to change this slightly. Right then, so let's see how it takes all this. Still a bit slow, but that's better. I might set the block brakes power down even more. And I think I'm going to start with a big first. Not first, but a big drop. Could I somehow make this a helix maybe? How about something like this? Something that's just a bit different. These coasters do also sometimes have a bit of airtime, so I think just plain airtime hill right here will be nice. Finally, one more helix just to finish the ride. But now that the coaster is complete, let's POV it. And there it is. Now, I don't have the same park loaded that I was in before, so I can't show you the rest of the coasters again. But like always, let me know if you enjoyed by subscribing, liking the video. And I'm going to say this for the first time, turn on notifications. When have I ever said that? If anyone has any other coaster ideas, let me know in the comments below. Please keep them creative and not just remake Nemesis, but with no inversions. Like, this whole series is just supposed to be a bit of fun, really. So if you can't think of anything else, I don't mind doing a recreation with a twist, but please try and keep it away from that. Anyways, thanks everyone, and goodbye.